Good morning. Good morning. Hi.
Hey,
Welcome to
GM.
everyone. GM. Awesome. Well, we are now live. Hello to the Dreamers watching today. I'm going to go ahead and start the Twitter space as well. So give me one moment on that. But hello, if you're just joining, please comment where you're coming from today, where in the world you're based out of. And today is going to be so awesome, you guys. I don't want to make any announcements before I start this Twitter space, but today is going to be really fun. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, let Addie do all her Twitter Spaces stuff and the multitasking, which is really good at doing. I'm gonna see you guys until then. Remember, I used to be a radio DJ at some point in my life, so I'm just probably gonna play songs and ask you for your, for your favorite songs, your requests that I can play. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, it's lovely to see Sharmeta, Martin, Kelly, Firoza, and everyone who has joined us today. And true enough, we've got some exciting stuff lined up for you, some announcements, some events that you probably might not be able to join because it's going to be happening in Dubai this weekend. So, yeah, I'll shed light on all of that in just a bit.
Amazing. Okay, well, the Twitter space has started. So, to everybody on the Twitter space, this is the Dreamers download. You can also come and watch on YouTube. The link is in the tweet. It's nifty.io/town hall. And today is going to be so fun and exciting. You were just hearing Reva's voice. She is our community guild lead. I'm so excited that she's here today. But yes, anyone on Twitter who is joining now, if you want to interact in the comments, please do. I'll be checking the question bubble in the comments on Twitter and also on YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited to get started today. GM to everybody, please comment where you're joining from today. I see Kelly from LA and Teoma from Georgia. We have Iran in the house. I just love how this is a global community. Don't you love that, Riva?
100%. And that's why I also feel like connected always at the same time when it comes to Nifty Dreams, because I know that even at the time that I'm going to sleep, someone from Nifty Dreams is awake. And that's powerful because at the end of the day, it's just all about how our dreams never go to sleep.
That is beautiful. Aw, I love that. That is so true, Riva.
Because we are awake all over the world all the time, and the dreams never go to sleep. Boom.
Mic drop. Everyone write that down.
Hi, Martin. Hello. It's lovely to see all your hellos and hi. So, what have you got for us today, Addie? What are the updates? What should people do right now? If there's, okay, you know what? If there's one thing people should do, somebody should do in the next 5 seconds, what should it be?
Well, I love this question, Riva, because while Nifty Dreams does have so many incredible projects and ideas going on, so many incredible facets of our community, the most important thing that you should take 5 seconds to do would be go to our pinned tweet on Twitter and check out the Dream Forever project. This is definitely I don't want to say the biggest, but it is like so exciting. Sorry, I keep getting texts. It is so exciting, you guys. We are doing the largest ever collaborative NFT on the blockchain, 10,000 creators. Those are all going to be our DAO members. You can get up to 5 mint passes, up to 5 spaces on this digital canvas, and you can design whatever you want. And that's one thing I wanted to ask in the comments as well, is what are you guys thinking about creating for your canvas squares on the Dream Forever project? What do you have in mind? Do you have any thoughts on this? Because we don't have the interface rolled out just yet. We're working on coding and it's going well. But as soon as that rolls out, that's going to be a huge opportunity. And I want you guys to be prepared for that. because we are allowing the dreamers to actually choose your spots, your squares on the Dream Forever project. So there's 10,000 squares, and you choose which ones that you want to select. Okay, I am so popular today. You choose which ones you want to select, and underneath those squares, you guys, are a bunch of prizes. So I believe there's 100 prizes in total. So be prepared with your ideas to be prepared to choose your squares essentially, and just keep watching and for updates, and then we'll see who gets what prizes. And those prizes include tokens. Who doesn't like free tokens, free NFTs. We're going to do collaborations, and also the biggest one is going to be a chance to have your art in Times Square. So I cannot wait for you guys to be a part of the Dream Forever project. So definitely go and share that, retweet that, get as many of your friends here as possible.
I love that. I love this entire thing about, while you just explaining all that, I'm looking at the video as well. Incredible legacy project. Um, Many of us would have wanted to, and I think that's one of the things I was in a discussion yesterday, and as an artist, right? I think one of our dreams, in fact, it was particularly, I remember who this person was. It was Walid Shah, a photographer that I had met yesterday, met multiple times before. It's a phenomenal talent. And we were just talking about how for any artist, for any creator, their dream is to make sure that to produce something which is so authentic that even if you had it amongst a million other works, somebody could point out to it and say, hey, you know what? I know who did this. That's like Addie's work. That's Riva's work. That's Tio's work. That's Kelly's work. Kelly wants to turn your notifications off. Yeah, I really feel that way as well, Kelly. But
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off when it is like on an Apple. It's my text. I don't
oh
know how
yeah,
to turn it off.
somebody please stop texting Eddie. Please stop texting Eddie. But yeah, it's all about wanting to create that authentic work where somebody recognizes it even from a crowd of creations, right? I think that's every artist's dream. But what we are trying to create over here is actually get thousands of artists to have one dream. But even while they are creating that one particular dream, everyone has their own vision, their individualized vision of that one dream. And I feel that's really powerful. I'm just doing a lot of mic drops today.
You're on a roll, Riva. This is awesome.
I know.
This
No,
is
it's great.
Riva's first ever Dreamer download. Everyone say a big welcome to Riva, our community guild lead. We're so happy to have you here. Nick is in Dubai, busy with events, and this is the perfect opportunity to have a great chat with Riva and get updates as well on what we're doing with the community guild. We want you guys to know that we are not in any way taking off or pressing on the brakes. We're not taking off the gas. Yeah, we're not slowing down at all. We're just going through a lot of structuring as a DAO. So I would love to get into that as well, Riva. Just please update our audience on what we're currently setting up in the guild, where we're at, and what we have to look forward to.
Yeah. Thank you so much for asking that. I've been really busy over the last few days, really doing a structure for the community guild team. It's only been a couple of weeks since I was announced as guild lead, but it just feels like it's been a couple of months, really. We have been having ambassadors from all around the world who have joined us. And right now, as we are speaking, we are trying to create a wiki doc that would have all the FAQs, the announcements, the information, and everything you need to know about Nifty Dreams DAO all in one place. So we're trying to get that information all sequenced and compartmentalized and presented in a very, very reader friendly way. one of the things about the challenges when it comes to moving into Web3 as a person who has never been in Web3 is the UI and the UX, right? The user experience in Web3 tends to be complicated for a lot of people because essentially Web3 was created by engineers for engineers. So even when we're looking at project management platforms, community management platforms, we're talking about Slack or Notion or Discord, at first glance, that is unfriendly to a lot of people, including me when I stepped into the space. So a lot of education is happening at the moment. We're getting our ambassadors and everyone up to speed, getting them comfortable with the systems that we are using. We're putting new systems in place, so we have a seamless flow of communication, and nobody gets left behind. We're also documenting meetings in a very structured way so everyone knows what's happening. Essentially, that's what's important for a DAO. Transparency is really key. And how do we maintain that transparency and make sure everybody is in the journey together? I wouldn't say at the same speed because we all can't travel at the same speed. That's understandable, but nobody should be left behind. And at the end of the day, it's not a race. So how do we do that is the planning that's happening. And I'm so glad that we are taking time to do this, because this is the foundation, this is the structure. And that's why the community team in many areas, it's actually the communication point, the focal point for the entire DAO. So by structuring the community guild in a very organized way, we would set precedents to how the DAO moves forward.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that, Riva. And we are excited to continue moving forward with you guys and to build and develop and grow together. I'm okay. That was Kelly that time. Kelly, stop texting. But yeah, it is an exciting time in the DAO because there's a lot of room for collaboration and growth. And while we are still structuring, we want to make sure that we are always listening to you guys and being a community that is bringing in the DAO members. So, with that, in our Discord, which if you guys haven't joined our Discord, please do. It will only benefit you. Our Discord is going to have open meetings for the guild projects as well. So we'll be going through those as well, potentially this week, for sure, going forward. And we are going to have those open formats so that way anyone in the DAO can come listen to what's going on in the DAO and the development of the projects as well. Those projects being right now the Diverge Sneakers project and the Grand Chaco project, and we'll continue developing relationships to have more projects as well. I was just in a Twitter space yesterday with We Dream, and we'll probably do a collaboration there. We're always cooking up stuff for you guys. So yeah, what do you feel like, Riva, is the most important thing for our dreamers to do to stay connected with our community and continue to be plugged in while we're going through our transitions?
Yeah, I mean the dreamers are doing a great job dreaming. Keep on dreaming, guys. Woo! Don't don't ever stop dreaming. And you keeping up to date with the announcements. You are motivating us. You're a strong support team. You are here, rooting for the entire community, and that's great. So don't stop doing that. I wouldn't ask you to change one thing. But I would definitely say pay attention to what our pinned tweets are. At the end of the day, we as a collective started this DAO, right? It's a Web3 movement to support artists. So if there is something pinned over there, if we are 2,000 people, 5,000 people, 30,000 people who are following Nifty Dreams, then that tweet should, by right now, be having that many retweets, right? I mean, that's just logical. It's just math. So if we can't get that math there, then something is happening. Somebody is not doing the retweets right. So, push each other, prod each other, encourage each other, motivate each other. You don't have to be on. I'm not a big fan of being on screen all the time. As you can see, we all need to have a balanced life. Nobody wants to tweet all the time, be part of Discord all the time, but it really pays to at least start organizing your day so that you have like 5 minutes of Discord time in a day just to keep up with announcements, half an hour of just Twitter chatting or whatever it is that's comfortable for you. I just want to quickly at this point also run through how we are taking forward the Nifty Dreams Community Guild. So I think it's a great time to actually talk about what is my vision for the Nifty Dreams Community Guild. Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry. Please do give an update on that. Absolutely.
Yeah, see, I'm not going to say anything unless Addie gives me a green light.
Right now. Thank you.
I feel so much FOMO just reading these chats and comments, because you know what, I haven't been part of these downloads, so everyone knows about everyone's pets and Doja and Floki and the Sphinx, and I'm like just trying to catch up with everything. Like, who is Doja? Why is Eddie getting a notification from Doja? And I'm like, who's Kelly? Oh no. Anyway,
Doja is Kelly's cat, Reva. You will learn that very fast.
All right. Okay. Because the sequence of messages is that Doja just woke up, and that's why Addie is getting notifications. And then, Kelly is saying, like, she was cuddling me so hard this morning. And I'm like, who's cuddling Kelly? So who woke up and who's cuddling Kelly and what, it's too much.
You're right. From the outside looking in, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Yep. We have a very tight community.
Kelly is like, no, she's in the window looking down at the peasants. So I guess that's a cat. It has to be a cat, right?
It's her cat. Yes. That was a good guess. What gave it away? Was it that I was looking down at peasants?
And the cat emoji. I believe that's what gave it away.
Emoji.
But yeah, let's dive straight into how I think the Nifty Dreams DAO is gonna be. Well, the Nifty Dreams Community Guild serves to connect the people within, as well as to connect the DAO to the larger Web3 community. So in an essence, right, in many ways, the Community Guild, as I said, is the focal point for the entire DAO. Now, we will be taking care of 5 important things. Number 1, we will ensure everyone's understanding of the DAO's vision, goals, and activities. So we want to make sure all of us in this community, all of us in this movement are speaking the same language, right? We understand one vision. So the Community Guild will make sure we are aligned there. That's number 1. Number 2, we will also be in charge of successfully onboarding people and encouraging contribution. So if we are over here and we keep saying, hey guys, you know what, retweet these, just make sure that your friends get this message, and we keep asking you to be part of the Discord and ask questions, and that's because it's our job. That's what we do. We want to connect people. The Community Guild DAO serves to connect its people. So that's what we do. Number 3, we remove language barriers when it comes to learning about the DAO and contributing towards it. When I say language barriers, it's not just the regional languages between cities and countries, but also the Web 2 and the Web 3 language. So we're going to try to simplify a lot of Web 3 terminology, make it very user friendly, make it very friendly, just friendly for everyone. We are friends, we're humans at the end of the day. So that's a lot of the work that the Community Guild will be doing as well, removing barriers, right? Number 4, we will be overseeing the general satisfaction of the community. We want to make sure that you're happy, and we want to make sure that you're engaged, and we also want to make sure the safety, your safety, the community's safety. Well, unfortunately, we can't really take care of your safety IRL, because you guys live all around the world. But when it comes to social media and Discord, we want to make sure that our Discord server is secure. We've got a team working hard. We've got an entire team, right? Actually, you know what? Why do we not talk about the Discord team? They're so important. They make sure our servers are healthy and secure and keep the spammers away.
Yeah, you're right, Riva. We just have talked about them a little bit in the founders town hall this week, but when Nick brought that up, I was like, that is such a good point because the Discord team is a whole team that I personally interact with every week, and also Maheen is big on interacting with them as well. So they are incredible. I believe there's like 5 or so.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's an entire team. Yeah, I meet up with them every week. I mean, I've only been here for 2 weeks, so the past couple of weeks we have had several meetings. New channels, should we reduce channels? How do we make things easier for people? How do we not overwhelm people? And we even shared videos to our community ambassadors so that they can start learning Discord like more effectively. We do not like to DM each other on Discord. That's what we always say. If somebody's sending you a direct message on Discord, that's generally not encouraged, because in Discord it's so easy to impersonate another person unless you look at that digits, the number of the sequence of numbers behind somebody's username. You can just change the username. I can be Addie today and Addie can be Crypto Dragonis tomorrow, and she would use my profile picture. And it's so easy to impersonate people. So we have all the security measures in place. So that's also part of what the community guild does to make sure that the entire community is communicating safely.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I was going to ask you as well. Why is it important that we use Discord as a community as we grow? Because I know a lot of people really do not like Discord because there has been a lot of scams in the past with people DMing from just changing their username, right? So why is it important for the DAO to use Discord over any other platform?
Because it's like when you travel, nobody likes airports, but we have to use the airport right now because there is no alternative until somebody finds an alternative.
Yes.
Got to go through that baggage checks and people actually tapping you down, and you have to wait for your baggage to come through, and you got to go through all that, and it's a hassle, guys. Like, really, it is. I understand. But I really hope that one day somebody would invent, and maybe it's one of the Nifty Dreams community members who invents something which is an alternative for Discord. Because as we all understand, the name Discord itself is full of discord. Like, it's meant to disconnect people. So, you know what?
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Right? I mean, if you name something Discord, then obviously there's gonna be disconnection. So yeah, let's start Dao Yash. I think Dao Yashat. Is that what it is? Is it Spanish or is it
a Doja or Doja chat? Like Dao, like Doja.
Oh, like Dao? But is it like the Spanish yeah, or is it like?
No, it's just a play on words.
Oh, right. Dao Chat. I thought it's Dao Chat. Doja Chat. Got you. See, I don't know all these internal jokes that you guys are having. I'll catch up at some stage.
It's okay, you'll learn. But that's a good testament to how tight our community is. So well done, you guys.
Certainly. Sharmata, you love the airport. Do you love every airport? Come on. There must be some airports you hate. Some airports, like this is just exactly like I love that I came up with this analogy.
It's so good. Yeah.
Like the airports, the air travel system is like Discord, and the different airports are like different servers. So there are some servers you like, but some servers you hate, right?
Yes, yeah. Like Spirit
airports.
Airlines, for example. But it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, do you like any airport in particular in your travels, Addie?
For me, I definitely resonate with what Tioma was saying about airports, because I actually love airports just to feel like I'm going somewhere and doing something. But I don't know. I feel like I definitely don't have like a no wait, I do have a favorite airport. But the reason is not the airport. My favorite airport in the United States is actually the one in Las Vegas. And it's because Las Vegas is the cheapest airport to travel out of, at least on the West Coast that I know of. It's insanely cheap. So, like if I was flying from Utah, where I live, to Idaho to see my family, it's normally like $300 US, or maybe 200 if I can get it like less last minute. But if I was flying even like pretty last minute from Vegas, it's $40.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
really insanely cheap. That's amazing.
Vegas is the cheapest for sure. So that's my
I
favorite. How about you?
I tend to gravitate towards Singapore airport like Kelly because I'm Singaporean. So
Hmm.
yeah, we've got a sunflower garden and spas, and we've got a big fountain. Have you seen that huge fountain? Have you seen that, Eddie? Have you seen it in pictures? It's like a fount. It's a circular fountain which is right inside the airport space.
I probably have seen pictures, but now I have to go look up.
Yeah, look them up, and I don't know whether you could share them as well, so everybody can see it. To because I wanted to say something about it actually,
Okay.
so you have to see it to understand.
I'm really bad at doing the screen share on here though. Let me see. I will try.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course, I have seen this. Yes. I never knew that was in the airport, though. That's insane.
yeah, that's
All
in the airport because the airport is connected to the different. It's this thing. I wish I can show you guys. Wait,
Oh
Eddie will
my
figure it out.
God. Everyone on Twitter, stop everything that you're doing and go Google Singapore Airport waterfall. This is
Wait,
okay.
why
Oh,
can't we share this?
no, I'm trying to share my screen right now. Let me see. I'm
I
just
think we
like
got.
back. Hold on. Oh, okay. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, there we go. All right. See, okay, this is what it is, right? So it's the Singapore's jewel. That's what it's called. So at any good day, you go in there, you sit around that fountain thing. People are like taking wedding photographs and celebrating birthday parties. The entire thing connects like terminals,
Wow.
and also yeah, there's this rainforest internal like indoor rainforest setup, but it's connected to a mall, so you can essentially go to the airport like 4 hours 5 hours earlier and you don't feel bored because you can shop, you can watch a movie, you can eat and all that stuff. But really, I love this analogy, and I'm so clever and I'm very proud of myself for coming up with this, and thanks to you guys. Yeah, every airport has its own ecosystem, just like every Discord server. So
Yes.
in every Discord server, so there's some servers just like airport that you'd find comfortable to be in. You'd find there are a lot of things to do. You want to be in the community, you want to hang out with people, you want to take your wedding photos, I don't know, you want to participate in games. I know that ShareMater was in Brava Discord server once because she was active there because she was using one of the bots there to make AI paintings, right? And it's so every server has got its character, and really what we are trying to build in the Nifty Dreams Discord server is really an airport like Singapore. There's like stuff for you to do, places for you to hang out. You come in any time of the day and you find somebody that you like chatting about your cats too, about your pets too. Maybe create some art, and you feel like at home. So essentially, yes, we can't run away from the impositions of air travel as much as we hate it, but there are some servers like airports that make it a bit more pleasurable, and that's where dreamers can fly. Yeah, that's what it is.
That is so adorable. I'm gonna have to like post about this. That is so cute. Well done, Reva. You're like on a roll today. This is awesome.
I know, I'm liking this. I might actually get used to it. You might actually hear more of me.
Did you drink like, coffee before this or something? Where is this energy coming from?
I don't know. I think I just thrive on adrenaline. It's just adrenaline. It's gonna fade off.
That's incredible. And also, I did look up the Chennai airport. Is that how you say it? Floyd asked.
Yeah,
And
Chennai.
it's really cool. It's like a big modern airport. It does have a statue of it. Is it Kali in there? I'm so sorry. I have never been to India, so I'm sorry if I sound super white right now. But it has some really beautiful pieces inside. So that's awesome, Floyd.
Yeah, that's cool. You see, like Shamita was saying, she likes the Turkey airport. It's huge. She's walking for an hour to reach the airplane. I mean, some Discord servers are like that. You could go on and on and on, and you would, you'd never go anywhere because you'd be like, where am I supposed to be? Yeah. And then some Discord servers, they keep wanting you to do the, verify your token. Just like, in some immigrations, you got to keep giving your passport and then they can't verify your face for some reason. So, that happens in Discord servers. I'm liking this analogy. Now I can explain Discord to people.
This is so great. We need everyone on Twitter as well, you guys. Comment what your thoughts are on Discord being talked about like an airport. It's so true, isn't it? And I'm trying to also find which airport Sharmata was talking about. Which one in Turkey? Is it the largest airport in Istanbul? Is it that one? I see something online about that. But yeah, this is awesome. And you guys definitely take a minute. Let's take a little breather. Go and
funny.
Discord Airlines.
Like Concord. It's just Discord.
That's amazing.
You guys are tripping. All right.
That is incredible. We need some like fan art now.
Yeah,
right?
Somebody draw. Yeah, what a great idea! Somebody draw Discord like an airport,
like as an airline.
Yeah, like as an airline, or actually, if Discord was a place. Okay, imagine if Discord was a place and we're all like passengers. There'd be different kinds of passengers. Like some people actually, like walking about, looking really tired. Some people like just, not really sure how to roll their luggages and hitting on other people. And some people like, the entire scene. I think we can. Yeah, some of us are sleeping. Some of us don't want it. Some of us are very chatty, annoying the passenger next to them. That
is so funny. You guys, someone needs to make like would be called a parody art of like Concord Airlines, but then make it Discord instead. That would be so funny.
Oh my God, I love
Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, I also have another announcement to make. So anyway, let's get all serious mode.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
can transition, but you guys make sure to go and join the Discord right now if you haven't already. So that way, if you have any questions, you can drop them and we can walk you through it. But you just go to discord.gg/Nifty Dreams, and then you have to verify. So go through the verification, and then you will be you can connect your wallet, which is super important. So that way you get assigned the roles that you should be in, the chats that you should be in, because we want all of the dreamers in the Dreamers channel chat. So that way, if we need to make important announcements to just our dreamers, you will see it. We don't want anyone left out. Isn't that right, Reba?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, in any time there's a doubt, just come back to the airport analogy. We want to make sure we have our business class passengers in the lounges. We want to make sure the first class passengers, have all the treats that they deserve. We want to make sure that everybody is going through a secure and safe entrance at the airport. And they could be patted down. We've got a verification system and all that, but want to make sure that everyone's safe. But essentially, yeah, we want to make sure that everyone gets the experience that they deserve.
Yes, 100%. So Share meta. I'm trying to find that meme that you said of the John Travolta meme. I think
Yeah,
I
the
found.
one I know what it is. I will let Addie find that for a bit, and then I wanna quickly make an announcement that might actually excite you guys over here. You know
Let's
whether there's anyone who has joined in from Dubai. I see Floyd is from India. Is am I reading that right? But yeah, from if you're in Dubai, we've got a party that's planned up this weekend. It's a Saturday party, Saturday night party. Oh, John Travolta, Saturday night. Wow. That's a sign. That is a sign. But yeah, we've got a party that is hashtag DXB Dreamers. So, I was looking at the hashtag. If anyone has used that before, nobody has used it. So we are owning that hashtag now. It's DXB Dreamers. And that's what the party is going to be called as well. And this party is specifically for people in the region around the UAE who are artists, who are creative minds, right? Photographers, art directors, animators, designers, creators, on the whole, dreamers. We want to help them find their spot in the Web3 space. Because my experience, I've lived out in the UAE for like 11 years. And then, the crypto scene started getting really popular over the past 1 year. I've attended so many conferences and events and all that. And I always find it, a bit exclusive. So it's all very, red carpet, it's ticketed, and sometimes the entry price is really high. So I feel that it's not really what's the word that I'm looking for? It's out of reach for a lot of people, yeah, to attend such events. And if it is out of reach for the dreamers and the creative people, then how are they going to experience the Web3 space? So, which is why we are having a DXB Dreamers Party on Saturday, 6 p.m. That starts at 6:30 p.m. Gulf Standard Time. And it's free of charge. Nobody needs to pay anything. People just got to register. They're going to learn. So there are a few things that they will be doing at the party. It's not just going to be, just eat and drink and make merry. No, there's a little bit more because that is where you can learn how you can join and contribute towards the Nifty Dreams DAO. Obviously, we can meet Nick Kalyani in person, the founder of Nifty Dreams DAO. You can meet Tech Bubble over there, take some selfies. We know our Tech Bubble loves loads of selfies. At the same time, people get inspired by homegrown NFT and Web3 projects. There'll be some founders from the region who'll be speaking about their project, what got them into the Web3 space. And people who attend the party also can get guidance on opening their crypto wallets and potentially acquire their first NFT as well. So we want people to come there, learn about Nifty Dreams DAO, get guidance on opening their crypto wallets, get some money in there, get some ETH in there, and the first NFT that they buy is Nifty Dream. They become a dreamer. So that's what we want to do. And at the same time, they win amazing prizes and airdrops. They network and collaborate with talented, like-minded creators. But I just want to emphasize on the fun part. We want to party hard while you learn a lot of stuff about Web3. And we want to make it accessible to everybody. Kelly, I like your question. What kind of place is this? Because this is Dubai, so it's got to be a bit, like funky. It's called the Cielo Sky Lounge. So this is a restaurant come bar, a sort of a situation happening over here. It's on top of a hotel, and it overlooks like the Dubai Creek area, which is beautiful because in the evening you can see the Burj Khalifa all lit up. You can see the Dubai skyline, and while you're actually being there, that terrace, the sky lounge I'm speaking about, it's actually called the Meta Terrace because it's all about there going to be oculuses all around, lying around. It's going to create the metaverse kind of a experiential feel. So it's going to be an IRL metaverse experience. While you meet people who are interested in the Web3 space, you learn about Nifty Dreams DAO. Oh, it sounds like a dream already. But yeah, that's what's happening.
What was it called? I want to find a picture of it. That's incredible.
Yeah, let me share you the Google link so that you can share it with our lovely people over here. I'm gonna drop it in the private chat. Oh yeah, I've got a private chat with Eddie.
So exclusive.
Don't you guys get jealous?
Awesome.
Yeah, let's share this. Let's share the satellite view of what's happening over
Oh
here.
my gosh. You guys, those of you on Twitter, come over to the YouTube really quick and check out this Sky Lounge. Let me share my screen. Look at this. Wow. That is so beautiful. Look at that, you guys.
No, that's false promises. I don't know whether we'll be serving you pastrami and all that stuff, but yeah.
This isn't going to be the snack.
Don't know whether it's got to be salami and pastrami there, but yeah.
No promises on food, but look at this experience. This is definitely very Web3, like futuristic, techie vibes. I want to try and find more photos. Oh, how about the yachts? Is there going to be a yacht experience?
No, not interesting question. Not on that day, but yes, we do have plans to have a Nifty Dream yacht party as well, but it won't be on that date. It won't happen on the 15th. Yeah, not on the 15th.
This looks awesome. Tell your friends in Dubai to go because you do not have to be a dreamer to go, and it's to help people get into the Web3 space, right? So tell all of your friends that you know in Dubai, not just ones that are Web3 related, to go to this epic free party.
Yeah, you got to register though. I'm gonna send you the registration link over here so that you can put it up for people as an announcement. You can do that, can't you, Eddie?
Yeah.
All right, let me just put it in here for you. Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
Eddie's gonna bring that up in a second. But yes, essentially, we want the DXB Dreamers Party. It's a party for everybody who wants to learn about Web3, who wants to participate in Web3, who have been creators all their lives, who have been dreamers all their life, who have been photographers, who have been artists, art directors, animators, designers, but who have been working in agencies and working for other people all their lives. We want them all to come together and see what a big dream we can create.
That is so exciting. Have you been a part of the event planning?
Oh yeah, I've been busy with that over the past couple of days as well, getting the event venue organized. So we've got a team working together with Walid and Subosh and some of these amazing people who are part of the event planning team. So we've been, running around trying to organize food and create the best experience for people, get press coverage, get the photos and video coverage. So we did a press draft as well. So they'll be going out in the news. So we hope to see some Nifty Dreams announcements coming out in major news outlets out from the UAE over here, which will be great for our PR, great for our publicity, great for getting investors, great for getting benefactors, all that stuff. So I'm really excited.
That is so amazing. And I have so much FOMO right now. You have to like FaceTime us or something, Reva. We have to like virtually experience this. That is so much fun. So what time is it at on Saturday?
So that's going to be 6:30 p.m. Gulf Standard Time. And apart from, Nick talking about Nifty Dreams DAO, and all the plans that we have and to help people get onboarded into the DAO community. We will also have some homegrown, and I say homegrown, like UAE grown projects, Web3 projects, right? Because people from here, they need to understand, they need to see people from here who have successfully launched projects in Web3, who have successfully like being part of Web3 community, so they feel they can connect with people over here as well. So we have like Subodh, we have Waleed, both of them are amazing photographers. We have Ilham, who is an artist. She's originally from Iran. Of course, I'm living here as well. We will be talking about our personal stories, what brought us to Web3, what are some of our projects, and why we are part of Nifty Dreams DAO. So it'll be kind of like, sharing of stories, testimonials. People can come in and, yeah, take pictures with us, ask us questions. It would be like, I no, yeah, like a download in real life.
Now I have even more FOMO. I need to find the guy right now. I am the one in charge of running the downloads, so I feel like I should also be in charge of coming to this party. Kelly,
Yeah, I know, right? You should talk to Nick about it. Yes, for sure. Come over, Kelly. Come over, everybody. I think at some stage we will have a global Nifty Dreams DAO party. And
absolutely.
yeah, all of us get together and party hard. And Kelly, we promised that we would have a vegan section, no meat. It would be fruits hanging over there. Fruits. Are you okay with cheese? Maybe Kelly's not vegetarian. Maybe she's vegan. So no cheese then, only fruits and broccoli, vegetables, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be vegan as so yes,
I
that
used
sounds.
to be vegan as well.
What's that?
I used to be vegan as well.
Oh, really? How long ago?
Well, I'm still largely vegan, I think. So, can you be largely vegan? I don't know. Yeah, I just felt that. Yeah, I'm pescatarian. I am pescatarian right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I was vegan about like completely vegan 3 years ago, and I stayed vegan for about 3 years. But I just felt that I was not meeting my nutritional needs. So I decided to experiment with stuff that I add to my diet. I've always been I'm not a big fan of meat. I've always never been a big fan of meat, um, just because it's so hard to find healthy meat because so much of meat is processed, industrialized, and I just hate the sound of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's easier to stay conscious. If at least if you're pescatarian, it's easier to find where your fish comes from than where your beef comes from, I think.
Yes, definitely not to get too political on this for sure, but unfortunately, we live in a world where a lot of food is overprocessed. So my gut health was destroyed. Actually, I had to recover for many months and had no energy at all. So yeah, it's because all food is overprocessed pretty much. It's not just meat, but I do agree. I eat all organic in the US because in the US it's really hard to find healthy food. So I mostly go to farmers markets or eat organic. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. Health issues. So
No, I mean those are not issues, but that's the thing. If we are eating healthy and I mean, we are digressing right now, but it's fine. It's community. We're all family here. But yeah, it's like when you eat healthy, when you eat organic, it's not because you get health issues, because that is the way we're supposed to eat. Like
yes.
that's right as human beings. And then at some stage everything got industrialized, and then we're so used to processed food, and now there is no house without cornflakes, for example.
Yes.
And I don't know whether it's me. I've been in advertising for so long, and I've written all of those stuff. I've designed for all of those stuff. I have edited the food pictures to make sure they look delicious. I've seen the back. Sorry.
That's amazing. And I feel like for the last 10 minutes of this, we have to know more of your background. Like you're dropping all of these like epic little pieces of information about your past in your career. And I feel like you should just give us a little bit more context of your professional background and on yourself as well. So please proceed.
Well, I don't know how I got into this mess. I did not. How did I invite this?
Right. You were a radio show host, you said. Like, tell us more.
Well, yeah, that was I've Well, if I say that I've done so many things, you guys will wonder, like, how old am I, right? So I need to kind of like be politically
No,
correct with how I deliver this information.
it's okay. Like I'm only 25 and I've had I think 15 jobs because I never went to college. And also because like I would work multiple jobs at a time, and I also am just like that person that is always loving to I love new things and I love being a part of building things. So I've been a part of, other startups and stuff like that. So it doesn't mean that you're old at all. You could just be crazy like me and switch it up all the time. It's okay.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I was doing actually. I started working really young, in my teenage years while I was in the university, and I started off being a production assistant for a television production house. So I was time coding tapes because when I started working, there were no digital tapes. People were not recording things using digital cameras, which means that we used something called beta tapes, which were analog tapes. So if a video editor needs to do, for example, a series or documentary or whatever it is, he needs to extract visuals from different tapes because they were filmed at different times, right? So somebody needs to watch all of these tapes and record the time codes and give it to the video editor. That was my first job. It was a painful job. You need to watch loads of stuff all the time, take time codes, and it needs to be really exact. And especially interviews, you need to watch interviews and then make sure all the time codes are in place for every sentence, so that if they want to take something out, they know exactly where to go and take that information out. You also need to transcribe stuff and make sure you send it to translators. But anyway, this is how I started working. And within 6 months, I started producing my own show. I became a executive writer and executive producer. Yeah. Uh,
Incredible.
it was quite a journey. It was quite a journey, and it was fun because it was fun to see the end credits of TV show and see and see that you were a production assistant. Like, your name goes up so quickly, and then 6 months later you are there towards the end, and then your name stays there for a few more seconds, and then you're like, hey, I can read my name now. Yeah.
That is exciting. And were you an artist before that as well, or creative, or was that the first like thing that you did in that world?
No, yeah, I was studying. So in the university, my undergrad, I was studying psychology and political sciences. So while I was doing that, I was working for as a TV producer. And after I graduated, I also did my diploma in digital filmmaking. So I spent some time in Chennai. That's how I know Chennai, because I studied digital filmmaking in Chennai. Chennai's got some of the best filmmakers in the entire world. They've got a very, very vibrant film industry over there. They produce like thousands of films every year. So I wanted to go and study there and learn from the best. And it was also cheaper because compared to so many other countries that I could have gone to and still get a quality education. So that was all that the Chennai education was what I could afford. And while I was in Chennai studying my digital filmmaking, I was interning at a radio station. So I was basically the girl who had to listen to compact discs, CDs, and extract tracks and feed them into this computer system with the titles, the album titles, and the titles and genres, and also the artists, right? Which was again cumbersome work. But I did that for extra money. But 3 months down the road, I had my own show that rhymed. Yeah. So then I had my own show. And then I graduated to become a drive time show host. And I had two drive time shows and producing shows. And then fast track later, I set up 11 radio stations for the team. all across Asia. So I went around, Asia, different cities, and I was starting up radio stations for them. And that's what brought me to Dubai to start a radio station over here in Dubai. So I came here in 2010. Started off the radio station over here, what's called Radio Salam 106.4 FM, and I had my show on in. I would say that we are the first radio station. Yeah, we were definitely the first radio station to have a show live in Burj Khalifa, the top of Burj Khalifa. So we set up a radio studio there, and we broadcasted to the entire world. That was exciting.
I cannot believe that. That is so amazing. Were you like all nervous and
Now I wasn't nervous. I guess you get that excitement, the same excitement I get today, even before jumping on a download or any Twitter space. I get that's good excitement because you know that anything and everything that you say is heard by hundreds of people, potentially change the world, etc. But it was exciting, and then soon that was my radio stint, and then I was in advertising for about 6 years after that, working with clients around UAE, a lot of automobile clients, Maserati, Porsche, a lot of medical clients, F&B clients. So it was interesting. Now I'm here.
that is so amazing. And how did you get into the Web3 space?
So I'm conscious of time as well. We're going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes, right?
3 minutes.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna finish off my story in the next 30 seconds so that we can do a community a roundup. So yeah, I came into Web3 because I launched my Brava NFT project, and then I was collecting a lot of NFTs at that time as well. I got to know Nick, and then I started working for Decentrology as the chief of marketing. And then now I'm in Dxb Dreams DAO, and I'm also working on a couple of other DAOs as well. So that's it.
That was a beautiful summation. It's so great to get to know you a little bit more, Riva. And again, Riva is our Community Guild lead, and I am the Community Guild co-lead. So you'll be hearing a lot from us, seeing us a lot, and we'll be doing epic and fun projects together. Shout out to Nushad. He messaged me something really exciting. So I'll be chatting with Riva about doing a collaboration there. So yeah, thank you all for coming to the Dreamer Download. Just know to be sharing the tweet that I'll send out in just a moment once I get a couple details confirmed about the party in Dubai for any and all creatives to go to. That is free. Just have them register. And then also please go to our Discord and join us. So thank you for everyone for being here. And Riva, do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, thank you very much for for attending my TED Talk. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, fun hanging out with you guys, learning about your food habits, your pets, and we loved our airport analogy and all this stuff. So yeah, it was lovely.
It was. We will see you guys next week and later today for the Creative Showcase. And dream on and dream big. Bye. Bye-bye.